So the first question I'm going to ask you, it's a little bit of a change of pace. Jack Galloway is a student. Jack, are you out there?
Where's Jack?
Yay, Jack. Thank you for this question.
Hey, Jack.
I have it right here, Jack. I'm supposed to ask it for you. That were my instructions.
Thank you, Jack.
So Jack is asking you, what previous Speaker of the House do you most admire and why?
Who was the first Speaker of the House?
You tell us.
I don't know. Let me just say, I've served with a number of speakers, and I've seen on the Democratic side, I'm talking on the Democratic side, and I've seen merit in every one of them that I served with. But I would not even go near that question. After all, somebody might ask somebody else that question about me. But no, it is. It's funny because everybody brings their own authenticity to the table, and I have great respect for all of the speakers who. On the Democratic side, I am only talking about the Democratic side. I mean, I'm talking about strength, I'm talking about values, I'm talking about vision, I'm talking about transparency, I'm talking about accountability, I'm talking about bipartisanship. That's what I saw on the part of every Democratic speaker.
And Jack, if I could say, if people ask the sitting members why they think the current speaker is great, I can tell you some of the things they've told me. First of all, she can walk in every one of their shoes. She knows every district. She knows when they can be with her, when they may not be able to be with her. She gets it. It's in many ways, a very unselfish situation there, because you are walking in other shoes. And even though you're desperate for votes, she understands that and she gets that. And also she's got courage, right? She goes up against, I'll never forget, and I'll stop here because I could go on about this woman, but remember the time when she was sitting behind the guy with the orangish hair, and she took the speech and she went, whoa, like that. Woo! She didn't have to say one word, not one word.
But let me just say on that score, here you are. I never intended to run for Congress, and I certainly never intended to run for leadership. But when the opportunity came, I was ready. So I was very policy and legislative oriented. So I knew my brief there as Speaker. You work so hard, you pass the Affordable Care Act, you pass things, all these bills. You tear up a speech, you're a hero. You give him one of these, you're a hero. You point at him, in that picture when I'm pointing to him, in that picture I'm saying to him, with you, Mr. President, all roads lead to Putin. That's what that picture is about. That's why I said I'm leaving this meeting, because with you, all roads lead to Putin. Oh, my God. And I think, well, what about all the legislation that we've had? But anyway.